Okay, the topic actually, the topic what we were supposed to discuss is COVID vaccine and family mediation, which Maureen was supposed to discuss. She was the one who suggested it. There is a storm which has happened in her where she stays. So first of all, internet connectivity is gone. Another thing, hopefully she's safe, and that is more important than the session. So that will take place. We'll reschedule it. What we can do is this time Isaac is going to tell us about the conference. Isaac, please tell us about the conference. What is it about?
About this particular conference.
Yes, this particular conference.
Yeah, so when you mentioned conference, you did not specify. I just had the conference.
So tell us about the conference, Isaac.
Yes, okay. So this conference is about um, ideas sharing of mediators around the world, bringing different perspective in ADR in the field, and also sharing their views on various topics on mediation. And this is in view of making sure that mediation become one of the first option that people will think about when they want to seek dispute resolution. So as Mediator Vikram is spearheading this and saying that by 2026, where the whole world should be able to understand mediation and the end users too should know the benefit that they will gain from mediation and what they seek to achieve with it. So that is what this conference has been put together. Once again, there was one last year, and this is the second conference for this year, so that mediators around the world also share ideas as well. So I am also on it. I'm going to share my ideas, I think, on 23rd June on various topics that we will be discussing.
That is, yeah.
With
That day
other
has been given to you.
activities.
I'll come to that. And that day is Isaac's day. He has lots to discuss that day. But the important thing is, this is look. The last year, what we did was the symposium on mediation
Yes,
in our culture and traditions. This one
yeah,
is the first conference, and it is called the World Mediators Conference. Of course,
okay.
Ken Cloke gave the inaugural address. Now, what I will do is let me share that the
But I hope I did
schedule.
well.
You could have done better. You could have told us. Okay. So the important thing is for you people to have a look at the schedule, which is on my social media platform,
Yeah.
because here you will find a Zoom link also to the various sessions which have already taken place. So we've done a lot of discussions. A lot of discussions have happened. We've got how many sessions which have already happened? How many sessions happened? This is the 41st session, I think. This is the 40th. This is the
Uh,
40th. 40th. Is it?
the 40th, yes.
40th session.
Yeah.
So you find this go up till 30th June. We don't know how many sessions. Maybe more than 70 sessions will happen. So where is Isaac's day? Let us look at Isaac's day. This is Isaac's day. So mediation as a career, legal framework of mediation, and mediation in the African continental free trade area.
Yeah.
Is Nigeria covered in the African continental free trade area?
Yes,
Nigeria?
they are under. Yeah,
Perfect.
the
Perfect.
same.
So Nanchang, you can also prepare something, because what I liked about your presentation was at least you prepared something, you put things together. So please work on it, coordinate with Isaac. I'm going to send you his number. I'll send him your number. Coordinate with
Okay.
him. Look, I'll tell you with him is he can work very hard. He can, but he doesn't sometimes. Sometimes. Initially, in the last symposium, let me tell you, he did a very good job. He made a nice one, a little survey which he sent out. We were talking about mediation in our culture and traditions, so he was asking people about in terms of mediation, what they know about their tradition in different tribes and everything. So he put that survey out. I was very happy with that. I told everyone, like, look, Isaac has done this, and then after that, nothing.
Oh, Vika, I'm doing a lot, you know it.
So that is where the sad part was. I really felt that now he will. I asked him for do one survey after that, which I'm asking you also to do. I said, just send out a question to people. Who are those people that you trust to help you resolve a dispute? Basically asking them whom they know as mediators without using the word mediators, because we might confuse them, because all this confusion that is happening. So we don't have to use the term mediation or mediators. We are just going to tell them about the process, that someone who assists you in resolving a dispute but doesn't have the authority to impose a solution on you. So is there someone like that? Do you know someone? Does anyone know someone like that? If there is a dispute, is there someone you would go to? Just get those names out, and then from there we'll take it from there. But it's been 1 year, but Isaac has not been able to do that for me. I'm waiting. I still have hope. I'm optimistic, Isaac. I'm very optimistic. I still have hope. Okay, so basically this session will end here. Hopefully, Maureen is safe and everything, and we'll then
Sure.
reschedule. That's an interesting topic, because with the aspect of
Yeah,
the COVID
I
vaccine.
think it's interesting, especially COVID-19 and vaccine. You know, I was there the last session. I was there when Maureen was suggesting the topic. I said I would love to be part of it because the idea that came to my mind was like maybe, you know, in Nigeria, we have had that some countries or some states made this vaccine compulsory for workers. And, you know, for example, so I'm just picturing a scenario where maybe in a family, you know, you have like 5 people for 5 children, and then the father and the mother, and then they say, oh, let us take the vaccine. The father and mother agree, and the children are like, no, I am not interested in taking the vaccine. You know, that's a conflict on its own. So if one person takes the vaccine, and then the father and the mother, or 2 children, and then the others didn't, you know, they are not still safe around the people. So there must be a kind of mediation to discuss, you know, how do we go about this scenario? Okay, can we go for it? Should we wait? Should we, you know, the agreement of the parties is actually important for a decision to be made. If you go ahead and say, okay, I'm the father, I'm going to impose this to everybody in this house must go and take this vaccine, you know, that's a crisis on its own, especially when the children are adults and they have the right to take independent decisions. So I think it's actually an interesting topic to hear from our perspective.
No, it would have been interesting, but doesn't matter. No, we'll reschedule it. We'll definitely have that discussion. So anyway, so let's
Yeah.
close this session here. So thank you very much, Isaac,
Okay,
Manshak.
thank